Hey everybody. 1 second. Okay. Hello. Gibb here, and yeah, I'm still in this place where I've been squatting for the past, I don't know, 18 months or so. And against all reason, Twitter continues to exist unabated, so here I am again to answer some of your questions. Let's begin. Oh, actually, before we begin, I'm not typing them this time on account of an excuse that explains why I don't feel like typing them this time. Let's start. First question from Cali Dehumanization. I think my French pronunciation is a little rusty. What is the best apple topping? Now, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that you mean the word topping. And I'll tell you right now, the best thing to put on top of any apple is the rest of the fritter, because donuts are always an excellent topping mechanism. Next, Effing Suds asks, how do I convince my fiancé to have an entire herd of cows at our wedding? I feel like this is one of those questions that just raises a lot more questions. But I guess you could kind of trick them, like just sort of mutter, a herd of cows, and then when they say yes, because of course they've heard of cows, then you go with that. You know, what? You said yes. You said herd of cows was yes. Because, you know, yeah. Entering into a lifelong relationship promise with a gotcha seems like great advice. Yeah, alright. Mr. Rootbeer says, any truth to the rumors that Bartleby has turned the prop room into an Airbnb? Yes and no. Kinda. I think he thinks he has, but he's been banned from Airbnb for like 10 months. I don't know how he keeps finding people to rent it from him. Next, Toothpaste Lazur says, since it's mid-autumn, how do you like your mooncakes, Gibb? What's a mooncakes? Hang on, I gotta look this up. Oh, they're traditional Chinese autumnal cake things. Yeah, okay, cool. Wow, so many varieties. Okay, here we go. According to Ultimate Internet Argument Solver Wikipedia, fillings in contemporary-style mooncakes have diversified to include just about anything which can be made into a paste. So I don't know, I guess almonds? Like, just put a big hunk of marzipan in a crust and feed it into my yawning maw. What do I care? I got no teeth. Punk Rock Zoo Friend asks, what spirit should I get next to expand my home bar? I already have bourbon, rye, scotch, gin, and rum. Also, do you have a favorite cocktail? Oh, you're gonna want to get a spirit that's seen a lot of things, like a sea captain or some kind of beheaded royalty. Like, just someone who has interesting stories from when they were alive, but also who's been dead for a long time, so they've seen a lot of things change over 400, 500 years. That'll really spice up a bar. You don't want like a Dickensian orphan who died of colic or something. It's just sad, it'll creep out the guests, and their storytelling is gonna lack depth. Oh, and my favorite cocktail is, well, maybe not my favorite, but you ever had a Moscow donkey? It's like a Moscow mule, but worse. Next, All T-Nop says, would you rather be king, emperor, prime minister, or chairman? Prime minister and chairman both imply a level of responsibility that I'm not interested in, and frankly, I don't think other people would be interested in me having. King shows up in too many proverbs, and emperor is just opening the doors for Warhammer 40k jokes until the end of friggin' time, so I'll go with monarch in exile. Yeah, I get to live on an island somewhere, and not only do I not have to make important decisions, but the people I technically rule over would explicitly rather I do not. Yeah, that's the life. Next. Look, a person. Gibb, how do I just stop caring about what people think and not be so scared of letting people down? Oh, I don't think you can ever make yourself stop caring, but rather you need to remember that most people, like the vast majority of people, don't care. Like, there are people in your life who love you, but random people, even people you talk to, like the barista at Starbucks, or even most coworkers, just straight up stop thinking about you once you're out of their eyesight. Do you remember every tiny little thing that other people on the bus do? Even if you do, because I don't know, maybe you do, but they sure don't. You think you're letting people down because you think they have high expectations for you, and boy howdy, people do not have faith in other people, let me tell you. This has been Gibb's answer that definitely did not help. Moving on. The mule I store my oats in says, Gibb, I need to know exactly how soft you are. Well, I'm afraid the Mohs scale doesn't go softer than talc, so I don't even know how to measure this. Hang on, let me look it up. Okay, so according to the book Clothing Biosensory Engineering, edited by Y. Lee and A.S.W. Wong, Pierce considered softness as the opposite of stiffness by measured by bending length. Howarth took softness as the opposite of firmness or hardness measured by thickness tests. Elder et al. Accepted the definition of softness as, quote, ease of yielding to pressure and conducted subjective 5-finger pressure assessments. All right, look, first of all, I don't yield to pressure, like, at all. And second, do not approach me with whatever a 5-finger pressure assessment is. I soft. That's good enough. Carrying on. Bispache Wizard says, Hey Gibb, are you now or have you ever been the non-human sidekick / mascot for a team of teen mystery-solving sleuths? Yeah, but sadly, Aaron, Annabelle, and Piper got out of the game after Stanko died. Worst part is, it wasn't even a ghost or an old capitalist disguised as a ghost. You just shouldn't wear a Morris dancing outfit near an industrial lathe, and Stanko found that out the hard way. I'm gonna miss that guy. Next, Nightwing Magic says, trying to prove something for a friend. What is the absolute worst strange bird? I don't know. Worst is a big word. Like a koala is hella strange, and that's a pretty crap bird. Okay, I'll stick with actual birds. Like, okay, there's ones of these birds of paradise, and you know they've got utterly just baffling mating displays, but one of them trains 3 other younger dudes to perform like a whole choreographed dance number with him. Like, honestly, they practice and everything, and if it works, then the front man gets to mate with the ladybird while the other 3 dudes get to, watch? I don't know, hot take, I think that's weird as hell. Next, Lady Olander says, how much oak nut butter is too much for toast? Where do you get oak nut butter? I've only ever had them roasted. Oh, bit of salt, grab a handful. I could drain a drum of oak nuts in like 20 minutes. Now I can tell that some of y'all are trying to get too, I don't know, weird with your questions. Like, how am I supposed to give my honest and insightful, helpful advice for stuff like this? If a woodchuck could chuck wood and nobody was around to hear it, is the cat alive or dead? If birds aren't real, where are we? What's the best way to get berries and cream? Where did I leave my keys? Caught a fish, but the boat's too small. What happens when a werewolf casts 2 spells on their own turn? How cheese? Please solve for X. What do you think happens when we die? I don't know. I mean, I hope there's something. I think that would be nice, but probably nothing. We probably just stop. And honestly, I dig that. Feels more free. Just do you. Live your truth. What shape of pasta is the best? Oh, farfalle, because they look like little bow ties. Okay, bye.